Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel today. If you enjoyed this review, please drop a like and please subscribe down below. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And as you can see, standard Air Force One box in front of us, black with that silver metallic writing on top. Flipping it around, it is an Air Force One 07 LV8, black, carbon green, and tree line are the colors. Men's size 12. Retail was not printed there on the side, but was $120 US. And plain paper on the inside, with those little stars. Nothing special there. This pair released very recently on June 29th, 2022 for $120 US. And this is what we are looking at today. So real quick, this is for the tournament done in New York called the New York vs. New York. And what it is a tournament of the high school prospects throughout the 5 boroughs. And we have the 7 teams featured across this silhouette. You had the NY vs. NY that came out in 2020. That was another Air Force like this in white. I have those. I do not have the 19 pair. You'll see that in a photo as well. And I believe 2021, I don't think they had a pair of Air Forces, but they did have a dunk. I will throw a photo up there. And across the silhouette, you will see the 7 teams for the New York vs. New York tournament, which is West 4th, Uptown Challenge, Dyckman, Tri-State, Watson, Lincoln Park, and Gersh Park, which is out in Brooklyn. Overall, a mix of materials. I like what they did here. Of course, being from the city and being from that area, this is a must-have for me. I'm also trying to get all the Air Forces that are related to my home place of New York. So for me, it's something special and nostalgic. I grew up with Air Forces, my favorite silhouette of all time, my favorite sneaker. As much as I'm a Jordan fan, I grew up watching him. He was my childhood idol. I have to say, this is my favorite sneaker model. This overall has a stitching done throughout the upper, 2 different kinds of paneling. You have a fabric mesh style paneling here. It's more of a fabric than a mesh. It looks like it'd be a mesh kind of stitched, but the fabric itself feels rough, kind of like a backpack would. You have leather going across the toe area, and this leather isn't very good. The quality on these are alright. I'm not going to say they're amazing quality just because they're an Air Force. They're alright. Quality is like probably a 5 out of 10 in terms of leather. But the overall sneaker itself, I would personally give like an 8 out of 10. I like these a lot. I love it. That's all it is. Just personal opinion on that. Here is your green going across. Tree line and carbon green, they were calling it. The printing going across the leather cuts into the fabric area here, which is printed on. Your swoosh is a little bit different of a kind of stitching material, but it is that rough style fabric like Cordura fabric, which would be used on a backpack. Leather on the back ankle area with more of that printing for the city. This is all embroidered stitching in the green, as you can see there. I like the way they did the actual colors of the green, how it's kind of gradient from lighter to darker, and this kind of streak design that goes overlay on the swoosh. So you can see right there, it does stitch over the swoosh. The swoosh is not cutting it off like most silhouettes usually get, so I like how the design goes over as opposed to under. On the back, you have a standard Nike Air tag done in white and orange. I believe that's a safety orange. And one of my favorite things of all time is a gum outsole. And this is more like a translucent gum, which I think looks really good with the white midsole, white stitching, and this overall silhouette. Your medial side does not have any of the teams printed on it from the tri-state area. You do have the green printed on here, or stitched in there, but that's about it. Swoosh is the same material, same color, kind of same blocking and paneling, no perforation, so this pair might be a little bit warm. You have a blacked out metal Air Force One lace dubre at the bottom. Black flat laces are the only pair you get in here with clear tips. And you have the New York vs. New York on the top with the green, white, and orange. And your outsole, or your insole, sorry about that, also features the printing of all the teams. You will see there Gersh Park at the bottom versus West 4th, Uptown Challenge, Lincoln Park, Tri-State, and it goes all the way up. So all the teams you see printed here, all 7 throughout the tournament, are printed right there. And both sneakers have the same silhouette, same printing, same styling, so you're not getting a mix and match of where they are. You'll see right there, side by side. And flip around to the medial side. So overall, if you've also never gotten a pair of Air Force Ones, I always go down half a size. That's what I would recommend to most people, so I am comfortable saying that. And other than that, I think this is a solid pickup for anybody who's in the Air Force Ones. Low, high, whatever. Anybody who's trying to build their collection with something different and unique. I personally like the overall colors that they did. and how they matched up the gum bottom with the greens and the black. I think it looks really good. And you also see you have this nice green lining to match the tag. And sorry, the lace tips were green, not clear. Let me correct myself on that. But other than that, let me know what you think of these Air Force Ones down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Anybody from the city, let me know. Other than that, let me know what you think about these. I would try to answer back to everybody. I appreciate all the support. I hope everybody sticks around. I have more content coming shortly, and I hope you have a good day. All right, bye.